This is the Zinus 12-inch King Green Tea Memory Foam Mattress, the 80 by 76 by 12-inch King that comes rolled tight and vacuum sealed. My first reaction after unboxing was how compact the new, smaller box is and how quickly the mattress jumped to most of its shape. The corners took a while to sharpen up, and the cover looked a little wrinkly at first, but by the second day it settled into a clean, squared profile. In my opinion, it presents like a true full-size 12-inch foam mattress, not a thin budget slab pretending to be thicker. The look is simple and clean. A white knit cover with a soft, slightly fuzzy hand, and subtle green accents. It's 100% polyester, OECO-TEX certified, and feels smooth against the skin, though it's not cool to the touch like a phase-change fabric. Under the cover, the top layer is classic, slow-response memory foam. When I press down, the handprint lingers for a few seconds before it rises back. That slow recovery is what gives you the hug. Beneath it, a transition foam keeps me from slamming into the base. The foundation foam is dense enough to feel solid, even across the wider king span. Key features that stand out to me are the zoned pressure relief design, the green tea and charcoal infusions for freshness, and the certified materials. The green tea isn't a smell, it's more about foam stability over time, while the charcoal helps with odor control. The foam is CertiPUR US, and the cover is OECO-TEX certified, which I appreciate. The legal tag on my unit confirms a fiberglass-free fire barrier, which is important. Even with that, I keep the cover zipped and use a separate encasement for hygiene and peace of mind. The zipper is for manufacturing, not laundering. From my experience, setup is easy. I opened windows because the new foam smell was noticeable right away. Think new mattress scent. It was strong the first day, manageable by day 2, and mostly faded by day 4. Letting it breathe helped. It reached sleepable shape within hours, but it didn't feel fully settled until about 48 hours. In cooler rooms, the foam starts firmer and loosens up with body heat, which is normal for memory foam. On feel, this sits in the medium to medium soft range to me, even though the listing says medium firm. I sink in a couple of inches at the shoulders and hips, and the foam wraps around my curves in a slow, even way. As a side sleeper, that's where it shines. I get very little pressure on my shoulders, and my hips sit level with my spine. Back sleeping is solid as long as I keep my pillow height right. I feel my lower back supported and the foam filling the space under the lumbar curve. Stomach sleeping is where it's not ideal. My midsection sinks more than I like, which can put my lower back in a sway if I stay there. If you're primarily a stomach sleeper, I'd look for something firmer. Thermally, it runs a bit warm. Memory foam softens with heat and holds onto it. I'm a neutral to warm sleeper, and I noticed it more in a warm room. Lighter bedding and a breathable protector made a difference. Motion isolation is excellent. I can get in and out or shift sides without jostling a partner. The trade-off is almost no bounce. It's cushy and quiet, but not springy, so moving around takes a hair more effort because you sink into a contour. Edge support is the weak spot. Sitting on the edge to tie shoes compresses the perimeter a lot, and sleeping right at the edge can feel a bit roll-offy. That's common for all foam beds without a reinforced border. The usable space is still generous because it's a king, but the perimeter doesn't provide a firm seat. After months of use, the surface softened a touch, which is typical of memory foam as it breaks in. By the 1-year mark on similar Zinus builds I've owned, I've noticed softer zones where I sleep most. Not necessarily a deep visible dip, just less resistance under shoulders and hips. On this 12-inch model, the support still feels balanced, though I'm mindful to rotate it regularly. It helps keep impressions from becoming too distinct. With any all-foam mattress, especially one in this density range, long-term durability won't match premium heavier builds. But the feel right now is very comfortable and consistent. In my opinion, the pressure relief is the headline. The zoning in that plush top layer makes side sleeping easy on joints, and I wake up with fewer sore spots. Motion isolation is another big win. It's one of the quietest, least disruptive sleep surfaces I've used. The cover and foams carry certifications that matter to me, and the fiberglass-free update addresses a concern I've had with older foam mattresses. I still never unzip a mattress cover, but knowing the barrier doesn't use fiberglass is reassuring. It's also simple to live with, no squeaks, no coils, and it comes in a box that's actually manageable upstairs. It's perfect for side sleepers who want that gentle cradle, couples who value motion control, and anyone who likes a deeper, pressure-relieving memory foam feel. From my experience, it also fits well in guest rooms because it gives that plush first impression most visitors like. I'd recommend this for people who sleep mostly on their side or split time between back and side, prefer a medium to medium soft feel, and want certified materials without paying boutique prices. If you're a strict stomach sleeper, very hot sleeper, or over 230 pounds, and want a super flat, buoyant surface, you may prefer a firmer hybrid with stronger edge reinforcement. Also, if you need a perimeter you can sit on a lot, be aware the edges compress. A quick note on care: give it 24 to 72 hours to finish expanding, keep a good zippered protector on it, and rotate it every couple of months. That routine has helped me keep the surface feel more even. The listed max weight for King is 500 pounds total, which covers most couples, and the 10-year limited warranty is there. Though like most warranties, it focuses on visible sag measurements. Softening you can feel before you see may not qualify, so I judge replacement timing by how my back and shoulders feel, not just a ruler. In conclusion, this hits a sweet spot for comfort, simplicity, and value. The feel is that classic memory foam hug with zoned pressure relief. The materials are certified, and the motion isolation is top tier for sleep. The trade-offs are typical of this category: warmer sleep than a coil hybrid, modest edge support, and some softening over time. For how I sleep, mostly on my side with a partner, it's been easy to like and even easier to recommend to people who want deep contouring without breaking the bank. If you want springy bounce, strong edges, or a cooler surface by design, look at hybrids. If you want cocoon-like pressure relief and dead quiet nights, this does exactly that. To learn more about the Zinus 12-inch King Green Tea Memory Foam Mattress, please check the comment section. Thank you for watching.